You know that change that you want so badly to happen inside of you or in a certain area or more than one area in your life? Well, it's time to make it happen. But I promise you, it's not what you've been taught, and it does not work the way that you've been taught that it does. And more on that in just a minute. First, let me share that I am so passionate about helping people create the transformation in their lives because I fully understand the disillusionment, the disappointment, the discouragement that it feels. I lived the same reality for so many years. I read my Bible. I prayed constantly. I did everything I was supposed to do as a good Christian. I sold out to God. I gave more. I sacrificed more. I worked harder and longer. I diligently sought help and counseling for 20 years. I read every self-help book and I listened to endless podcasts and sermons, and I pushed myself to be better in every way. I tried everything I knew to change my reality, or to get God to change my reality. And those bigger breakthroughs, the changes that I wanted so badly, they just weren't happening no matter what I did. I yearned to feel a deep sense of peace and joy inside and craved real freedom from people-pleasing, fear, and anxiety. I wanted to stop self-sacrificing and caretaking others and stop feeling responsible for everyone and everything. I wanted to feel intimately connected to God and learn to hear His voice and access His wisdom and really start enjoying His favor in my life as He promised. I yearned to live a passion-fueled and purpose-centered life leading with clarity, conviction, and confidence, and believing that I was worthy of receiving all that He has for me. And I craved deep, satisfying relationships. I wanted to have all the margin for things that I loved and be financially free and live a life that I enjoyed. But I had no idea how to make it happen in my reality. And the more I tried, the harder I worked, the more stressful and stuck I felt. Until I began understanding and seeking a deeper understanding through a deep search, through professional coaching and an extensive study of how biblical truths, transformation coaching principles, universal laws as God created them, quantum physics, and neuroscience all converge to create a path that unlocks and unleashes our full potential and the reality of unlimited possibility in our lives. And the more I applied these truths and the more I've applied these principles to my life, the bigger the breakthroughs that I've experienced. And it's been incredible. I've literally watched the impossible, or what seemed impossible, become possible. And I've realized the more I've gotten freedom and the more breakthrough I've gotten, that other people don't know how to use these principles either. They don't understand how to really make that transformation happen in their lives. They don't know how to break through those survival-based programs and recondition their body, their mind, and their spirit to begin experiencing the breakthrough that God created us for. And so I have learned how to do that, and I am passionate about helping other people do that, because it gets tired of seeing everybody else seem to have what they want and you feel stuck in the same old reality with your finances, your relationships, your joy, your fulfillment, your impact, your level of success, your lifestyle, and even your connection to God. It's frustrating and it's exhausting to stay in the same place and to not know how to break through that ceiling. And the truth is that more education, more knowledge, better tools, more work on yourself, getting it right, figuring out the formula or the strategy is not the answer. All of those just keep you trapped in that disappointment, discouragement, defeat, and eventually despair. You've just been trapped in survival-based patterns of thinking, conditioning, and reacting that have led you to the very reality that you're living in and you feel like you can't break out of. You're not the problem and you haven't done it all wrong. You can break free. But you got to learn the way. And this new Breakthrough to Arise transformation coaching program that I've been working on for the last year is ready for you, is for you if you are ready to break through these same old struggles and strongholds that won't allow you to move beyond where you are now. And that you want to connect deeply to God's Spirit in you and learn to hear His voice and harness His power inside of you and access His wisdom and begin to trust your instincts and learn to let that inner peace overwhelm you and guide your way. and to understand and embody your essence and understand your purpose and shine in your brilliance and live out of the passion fuel that you want so that you can live the life that you're created for. And understand and live aligned with your divine design and begin reconditioning the survival patterns of your nervous system so that you can experience deep peace and safety inside and security and begin to create the life that you really want to be living. I'll help you create the big breakthroughs to unlock your full potential and new possibilities in every area of your life, in your work, in your business. And live and lead empowered with clarity, confidence, and conviction so that you can ask for what you want and what you need and believe you can have it and actually live it. And begin to transform your reality by utilizing spiritual principles and universal and quantum law and biblical truths so that you can co-create with God in the powerful way that He made you to. And so you can experience deep emotional healing and clear the unconscious blocks and the triggers that are limiting and holding you back so that you can get out of your own way and live the life that you want. And fall in love with your life. Stop people-pleasing. Stop self-sacrificing. Stop caretaking. Stop being exhausted all the time. Stop settling for relationships that are less than what you really want. And stop the self-sabotage and the negative patterns that rob you and of the fullness of God's blessings in your life. It's time to step into the highest version of you and learn how to apply these principles that God has given us and unleash the fruits of abundance, ease, joy, and freedom in the life that God promises. It's time to learn a new way of living and leading that moves you out of the hard, the hustle, the urgency, fear, lack, and self-sacrifice so you can start living and leading empowered, confident, aligned with your natural rhythms, rest, and enjoyment, and abundant flow in Him. And it's this breakthrough coaching program that's a compilation of over 3 decades of godly wisdom and professional expertise that'll completely transform you and every area of your life in ways that you thought were not possible. And I am personally inviting you to join me on this journey. Join me in this powerful, comprehensive coaching program that includes both one-on-one and group coaching support, and watch your life transform right before your eyes. Click that button below and let's talk and let's get you all the details that you need and answer all your questions about this program so that you can start living the breakthroughs that you have been yearning for.